Donegal.
Its beauty makes it very famous and quite popular, even though it's very rugged and remote. It was named Ireland's most scenic county.
And whether you're visiting it as part of the Wild Atlantic Way or choosing it as the only part of your holiday, after this video you'll know for sure which places should be on your Donegal bucket list.
Hello everyone, if you're new to our channel, my name is Asse and I've been exploring Donegal for more than a month.
Yep, and my name is Mark and I'm actually from Donegal, and here is our top 7 places to visit, along with some bonus places that we've also thought were pretty cool along the way.
And some insider tips, so let's jump right into it. Number 7. Fanna Drive. Sometimes it isn't about the destination, but the journey. Roads in Donegal are very beautiful. This drive is along a windy coastal roads, and stops are essential at locations such as Ballymasturka Bay and of course Fanna Lighthouse. But to get to these particular viewpoints we had to climb a few fences that we probably shouldn't have.
Number 6. Malin Head. Any trip to Donegal should include a trip to the most northerly point on the island of Ireland. Malin Head is at the very top of the Inishowen Peninsula, and we found it to be one of the most awkward corners of Donegal to get to. However, the views of the rugged coastline makes the drive up worth it. Malin Head is a famous starting point for cyclists that will cycle from here to the most southerly point of Ireland, Mizen Head in County Cork. From the car park, follow the trail to experience Hell's Hole, a wild rocky landscape that featured in the movie Star Wars. Whilst you are in Inishowen, you should also visit Glenevan Waterfall.
This waterfall is not the most fabulous waterfall I've visited, but I think it's a very pleasant place to come to enjoy the scenery and have a nice walk around.
And Fort Dunree, which are both within a 20-minute drive from Malin Head. Another place worth visiting on the way back from Malin Head is Grian of Aileach in Burt, which has a perfectly rounded fort with an amazing view of the area. This fort has a 360-degree view of the hills, lakes and oceans around Donegal. Number 5. Murder Hole Beach. Murder Hole Beach is a stunning white sand beach that meets the roaring Atlantic Ocean. At high tide, the waves are treacherous, making it dangerous, especially if you're visiting the caves, which is why it is called Murder Hole Beach.
We actually struggled to find it at the beginning, but we put our drone up to discover where to go, and after seeing the blue water and white sand at the other side of the rocks, we knew exactly where to go.
Its dramatic scenery and crashing white waves made it our favourite beach in Ireland so far.
Number 4. Glenveigh National Park. Glenveigh National Park is not on the Wild Atlantic Way, but is located in a stunning area in the heart of tall mountains, pristine lakes, and a vast forest with plenty of wildlife. You can come here for a nice walk along different trails, take a bus for €1.50 or rent a bike for €15. And one of the trails leads to the amazing gardens with lots of exotic flowers. And these gardens are beside the beautiful Glenveigh Castle. When we were coming here, I was thinking, is it like a real castle? Because we've seen a dog castle, but no, this is what you call a castle. That's very stunning. A truly blissful setting in the heart of Donegal and one of the best views of Mokish Mountain.
Number 3. Horn Head. Horn Head is in our top 3 for several reasons. It is very accessible in that you can park your car at the car park and don't have to hike too much to reach the cliffs. This place is basically empty and free from tourists. Horn Head itself has a stunning cliff face, and the highest point is 180 metres tall. That is only 30 metres lower than the famous Cliffs of Moher in County Clare. And moreover, it has ruins of an old castle on the top with spectacular views of the cliffs, which add a special touch to your experience. It's been raining a wee bit in the last couple of days, so it's been marshy, so probably a good idea to bring your hiking boots if you're coming to Horn Head.
Horn Head is located near Ranfanichi, which also has some beautiful beaches that are worth checking out. Number 2. Mount Errigal. Mount Errigal is the highest mountain in Donegal. There are a bunch of places to enjoy its perfect, almost volcano shape from the bottom. But the best experience doesn't come too easy.
I feel like I'm in front of a press conference or something here, but we're here at the foot of Mount Errigal, and we've seen a family of deers on the way down the road, and now the stars are incredible. I don't think either of us have seen stars like this ever before.
Even on Everest?
Yeah, even when we were at Mount Everest earlier this year, it was nothing like this. So now we're about to climb Mount Errigal, and we're very excited because we should be up for the sunrise, so I'm buzzing to see how that looks like.
It was pitch dark, and at some points we even lost the path. We couldn't see the view before they reached the top, and it was the best reward for our 1 hour 20-minute hike.
Neither of us have ever climbed a mountain before, and we kind of overestimated how long it would take to climb this. Online it says like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, but now we realise that must mean to go up and down because we're here an hour before the sunrise. It's still pretty beautiful, but yeah, we're just kind of waiting.
At first we were alone as we made our way up before the sun started to rise. When other people started arriving at the top, the cloud and mist came in over the mountain, and it's made our experience even more magical as we could see the sun coming up through the clouds. Now we're going down, and there is this dew which is magically sparkling on the sun.
We're almost back at the car here, but if you're coming to Mount Errigal, maybe it would be interesting to know from the car park to where the mountain ascent really starts is a very distinct path along the stream. Then you kind of have to navigate your way through some rocky grey there's a little path, but it's harder to navigate. And then when you're doing the really steep part of the climb, most of it is stepped, so you can do it. Then towards the top it gets a little bit rocky, and there's not much of a path on the way to the top, but overall it's not difficult to find the path, especially now that it's daylight. We were doing it shining a torch on the path. Because of the rocks, they're quite big and unstable. Some of them hiking boots would be a must, because a couple of times I almost rolled my ankle. We were cold and then hot and then sweating and then freezing at the top.
No, I feel great.
Some travel vlogger, how do you feel? I feel amazing. It's magical to be up here. Oh my god. And then coming back down, now we're sweating, so make sure to bring plenty of layers.
So overall I think it was absolutely amazing experience, and you must try it if you're here in Donegal. I would advise you to do it on the sunrise or maybe sunset. We kind of didn't know where we're going till we got to the top, and then it was bright enough so we could see the area. It was amazing. So you kind of go into unknown. That's the best part what I enjoyed about this sunrise experience.
Just beside Mount Errigal there's a place called Donegal, which has a lake with some old ruins of a church and a spectacular view of the mountains, so we would definitely recommend going there if you take a trip to Mount Errigal. Number 1. Sleevely.
It used to be a huge mountain, but has been devoured by the powerful Atlantic Ocean, making it the highest accessible sea cliffs in Europe, which just have to be on your bucket list when traveling to Donegal. A lot of people finish visiting this place by enjoying the view of these giant cliffs from the viewpoint. But to really appreciate the nature here, you just have to commit to the hike. It's quite difficult to hike to the top, but make sure to bring water and to rest in between ascending and descending to make it to the top.
To reach the top, you have to make your way across the one man's path, which can be tricky if you've got a fear of heights, but well worth the effort if you want to make it to the top. What a view. Right, time to head back down. Oh fuck, it's even worse coming back down.
It was hard not to stop a bunch of times admiring the view from both ways. And the view from the edge is spectacular. Endless, powerful ocean at the bottom of 600-meter mountains. You just have to do it.
Hello. What are you doing? You. So obviously that is our opinion on the best places to visit based on our own personal experiences. If you have been to Donegal and you know of some places that we missed out on, please leave us a wee comment, because we're actually going to be staying around for another 6 weeks or so before we leave Ireland. If there's anywhere that you think that we just have to go to that we missed out on, make sure to leave us a wee comment.
And as we are staying in Ireland for 2 more months, there are going to be more videos about this beautiful country, so make sure to subscribe not to miss out on them. And if you go to Donegal, we hope that you have something to remember.